What is up, YouTube? I'm Devon DaVinci, leader of the Renaissance crew, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts. I'm going to be getting back into Joe Coy, a comedian that I checked out not too long ago, a video that I did. I believe it was called, I forgot the name of it, but it was about inviting his friend Andre for dinner and meeting his mom. Now, before I jump into this, I just want to address something real quick. Well, before I say that, I will have videos uploaded at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. Sometimes it'll be 2 videos, sometimes it'll be just 1 video, but I will try to have something up daily at that time. So that will be the schedule for from now on. If something doesn't happen, if something doesn't get uploaded, I will leave a notification somewhere on either on Twitter or on YouTube, letting you guys know that no videos will be coming out that day. But for now on, that's going to be the schedule. Now, with that being said, I just want to address something real quick. The last video I did on Joe Coy, for some reason, a lot of people thought that I was offended by it or being sensitive or something. I never once said that I was offended by any of the content that was on that video. I've already told you guys I have no problem with jokes that deal with race in any way. I have no issues with a racist joke, for that matter, as long as if it's funny. So, anybody that thinks that it's funny, because the people that tell you that you're being oversensitive and you're getting offended too easily are the ones that get offended the most and oversensitive the most, because I never once addressed it, but they started getting their panties in a bunch because they thought I got offended. But yeah, just know a lot of times when I do comedy reactions, I will use the subject that they're talking about to jump into another talking point or another commentary that I feel like I can say something about. So the last thing he was talking about, like certain stereotypes that were like funny, and he talked about fried chicken and things like that. I was just going to take that subject and leapfrog into where the stereotype for fried chicken and stuff came from, and a certain mindset that certain black people have, why some stuff would be considered offensive, why stuff wouldn't be considered offensive. I never said I was offensive. I was just using it as a talking point. Now, with that being said, let's jump into this. This is Overreacting to an Earthquake. I will tell you right now, this was not the one I clicked on. My computer made a mistake. The one I was looking at was called Losing to Your Mom at Wii Sports, but this popped up, so I'll react to this. And I'll check out the next one tomorrow or something. Now, with that being said, let's jump into it, see what it has to offer.
The only natural disaster, this is what people from LA, this is what the natural disaster, we're used to earthquakes, right? And we don't give a fuck about them. They don't scare us. When we're from here, we don't give a fuck about an earthquake. This is how you act at an earthquake. All of us. It's the same shit. It fucking shakes, and you're like, and when it stops, you're like, hey, let's get Pinkberry. You want Pinkberry?
It was funny, so he was about to cry. Fuck about
earthquake. Fuck you, earthquake. Give a shit about an earthquake. I was in my first earthquake. I was about 4 years ago or 5 years ago. It was with my son. It was the first earthquake I was ever in with my son, and it was so funny because he was sitting on the couch like this, watching TV, right? And I just got out of the shower, and I'm toweling off. Now, if you've never been in an earthquake, it lasts maybe what, 3 seconds at the most, but it feels like eternity.
Never been in
right?
one.
So I just remember I just got out of the shower and I'm toweling off, and then all of a sudden everything starts shaking. Just, I was like, oh fuck, earthquake. Right? So I had to go get my son. And everything was like slow motion. So I started running to the living room. I was like, Joe! Joe! Wet, naked. Joe! Joe! I came around the corner, and my son looked at me like this.
I can imagine.
And the earthquake stopped.
That's the new Heavy Rain meme.
So I put him back on the couch and I kissed him. I go, I love you. And I walked back to the room, wet, naked.
And the police knocked on the door.
And I was toweling off. And I started thinking to myself, I was like, should I tell him what just happened?
I think so.
He has no idea what the fuck just happened. He was just watching SpongeBob SquarePants. And his wet, naked dad came running around the corner going, I love you, Joe.
When the ground starts shaking, father runs at you butt naked trying to get a hug. It's just a phenomenon. We don't know what's going on.
So I didn't tell him.
Oh, man.
I'm going to let it sit in the back of his head for the rest of his life.
That's not going to need therapy.
Every time there's an earthquake, he's going, oh, shit, you see my dad? You see my dad?
That's what I was just talking about.
If you don't have kids, all right, they're a joy. I love my son to death, man. He's 8 years old. He's the love of my life, all right? But if you don't have kids and you're thinking about having kids, because I know there's some people in here like, I'm ready to have a kid. I want to be a mommy. And there's some guys, I want to be a daddy. Shut the fuck up.
I'm still thinking about the Joe thing.
No, you're not.
Just read
You're not ready. Look at me. Look at this. Look. Take a close look. I used to have long, beautiful hair. It's gone. Pull out. Pull the fuck out.
Joe Coy could give
it's your
Carl
only option.
Pilkington
Use it.
a run for his money.
Pull
As far
out.
as
This is all you
hits.
gotta do. Ha ha. Baby? No baby. Minivan, sports car. There's parents in here too. I see you guys. You don't even have to tell me you're a parent. You don't have to applaud. You don't have to say shit. I know what a parent looks like. Parents recognize parents. We just know. When I said pull out, there were some parents in here like, yeah, I should have. Parents don't want to go home. You guys are laughing and having a good time right now. But in the back of your head, you're like, fuck. I hope he's asleep. And he's not. He's not. When you go home, they're waiting for you. You know why? Because your babysitter fed them fucking Cocoa Puffs and chocolate milk for fucking dinner. So now they're standing by the front door like fucking crackheads. And they're always holding heavy shit for no reason. Just naked with a box of Legos. And then you open the door, Daddy!
Daddy.
Go to sleep. My son's got to tell me 6 hours worth of shit in 2 minutes. The minute I walk in, he's got to tell me everything he did while I was gone. Daddy, you're not going to believe this, but I played NBA 2K11 in 3D, Daddy! Blake Griffin dunked a basketball, and the ball came right at me, and I was like, oh my God, Daddy, I made a basketball out of Legos, but Mommy said I can't throw it in the house because it might break a window. Daddy, I tried Yoo-Hoo for the first time. Oh, Lord, chocolate!
I bet if you read at him butt naked, he'd shut up. Yeah, that's absolutely hilarious, man. Is when he said the bit about him running the Joe. For some reason, I was thinking back to anybody that knows the comedian Ricky Smiley. He did a segment where he was talking about a bass guitar player. And the bass guitar player would just like randomly pop up at random situations. Like he was always trying to get back in the show. Like, he got fired for some reason, and like he would randomly like try to appear during the show. Like he was, like he was like an undercover musician trying to get back into the show. So like just a random situation, he just like randomly pop up like, get the fuck out of here, and then like just like popping up in a crowd. Like, so I just kept thinking about like just some random guy just like every time the ground shook, like his dad popping up out of some random ass spot. Like you were grocery shopping, the ground starts shaking, your dad coming out of the produce pile of fruit, just Joe. That's all I kept thinking about the whole time. Oh man, I will be checking out more Joe Coy. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure that like button, subscribe, and share. This video was, of course, done by Comedy Central Stand Up. There will be a link for their channel at the end of this video. Just like the last video I did, the Geography Now. Okay, I thought I said geometry. I'm tripping. Geography now. In that video, there's a link for that as well. All my videos will have a link for the original content creator. Be sure to support them and watch the original video before you watch my reactions. I know it's kind of weird saying that after the reaction, but I feel like I gotta let you know. At some point, I'll remember to say that before, but that's the purpose. And I will have many other comedy reactions as well. It's actually been a minute since I've done a stand-up routine, or a reaction to a stand-up routine. I'm not really a stand-up. You guys can tell based on the jokes I told during this video. But I will be checking out some more stand-up comedians. I will be getting back to other stand-up comedians that I haven't done in a minute. So if there is a comedian that you want me to check out, trust me, I will get back to him at some point. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, like I said, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. I look forward to seeing you guys in my future videos. But until then, I'm Devon DaVinci. Hopefully you've just been a little bit more enlightened. And I'm giving you the deuces. Deuces.